Okay, we're back to this story, and it's time to climb out of this window before that strange hand finishes jerking George off. Without further ado, let's hit full hero mode. Climb on top of the train.
Hold on now, pal, I'll give you a hand, like.
Oh, well done, chap. No, it's trying to talk us out of it. Alright. Well, I'm gathering we go this way. Oh! don't mess with electricity. Oh dear. Poor George, that's another time you've died on us. Now let's try that again. Luckily, I learned my lesson from last time and I've saved it right after this. Right, so electricity is dangerous. Maybe we should have looked before we decided to grab that wire. But nobody said that climbing on a train roof was going to be non-dangerous.
Hold on now, pal, I'll give you a hand, like.
Alright, thanks lad. Again. Just don't go touching it again. Alright, so maybe we don't go that way. Maybe we go the other way. I'll try going along this way for this time. That's shuffled over there. Let's try seeing if we can get into the storage. Oh, that's the end of the train. So can we go down here? What's this?
It was a sliding door on the side of the baggage car.
Yeah, I'm thinking we might need to have our wits about us for this. So because I can't remember exactly what you do to this. If there's any danger or peril, how you avoid it. Oh!
Hey!
Oh! Oh! George, you've died again! Okay, this isn't going so well. That's it. Twice now we've been killed. So I might have to save this one on the roof. Well, we don't have anything on our person. So I'm gathering that you just tackle him, rugby tackle him or something. So we're going to be seeing Georgie Boy's fisticuff. Unless there's some other way. There's something you've got to press. I don't know.
Hold on now, pal, I'll give.
Thank you, Juddy Man. But at least we know we're going the right way anyway. We know that there's no way going along the other way. So I think that's the count of death count now for George is on the... I think we're on the fourth death now. As I showed you the death of the old concrete trainers. I showed you the you've seen the getting crushed. He's been shocked, and now he's been shot. So we're now got to very quickly figure out what to do on this level. I think it's something to do with you just maybe tackle him.
Let's talk this over like reasonable people, Eklund. I can explain everything.
Maybe not. Right. So it doesn't give you much time. And we don't have anything to chuck at him or anything like that, so it's a bit of a strange one, this, as to what you gotta do. Unless you jump back through the door, or jump back through the I'm thinking your only course of action is maybe to go back.
Hold on.
Back through the where you came. And then maybe when he follows you. Because I don't think there's any way of going around there. So let's do that anyway. Let's just see. Because maybe maybe chase it, get him to chase you. I reckon maybe you get him to chase you across the rooftops, and he electrocutes himself. Oh, I know what you do. You pull the emergency cord. I've seen it there. Whoa!
I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
I just got it. Finicky controls there. And he's been anally raped by a crate.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Demolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Okay. But he was going to kill us on the bull's head,
How
though.
did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Lucky for you. Hey, look, I got your nose.
Maybe not.
Get your nose. Yeah, I'm just returning it to you.
Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
Yes?
What? What is it? He's dead.
No, he never got to ask us.
The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved was sympathy. I had to admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up this way.
Yeah, I found out that we're on the same side after all that, which we sort of gathered.
It was a fire extinguisher.
Can we use it?
I couldn't think of a single way the extinguisher would be of use in the absence of a fire.
You could bash that guy over the head and finish the job.
The head of the axe glinted invitingly. I could hack Eklund into tiny pieces and feed him to the wolves.
Yeah, let's do that.
Don't even think about it, Josh.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I was going to use it on you.
Alright, go on then.
Don't
What?
look me.
Don't. I was going to.
Right, let's untie,
Nico looked good, even in ropes.
especially in ropes.
Nico looked good.
Alright, well, she's not letting us use the axe. What about this guy?
Underneath that heap of tumbled crates was Eklund. I wasn't about to help him out.
Oh, can we do it to him?
Underneath that heap.
Well, you're just gonna leave her there then, like that? She's tied up, isn't she? Oh, what's this?
The rear exit was barred. The rear exit was.
Don't even.
What? Don't be. I was going to use.
Alright, let's see if we can go out of here then.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about you.
Untie me this instant, Josh Stobart.
I will. When I'm ready.
You will when you're ready then, you go on to...
Josh.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was going to die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of my list.
Josh,
Uh-huh.
Josh, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Alright, let's go.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
What are you...
I'm out of here.
No.
Not as... I hope he...
Alright, well this way then. Nitpicking. My only thought is that guy died in a dress in women's clothes. So I feel kind of sorry for him in that regard. And we're here. The final place.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Should have took it off
Eklund
it.
gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, Josh.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
Plastic explosive.
Plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, This place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Well,
It was just about recognizable as the church I'd seen reflected in the chalice. Templars, Roundheads, and Cavaliers. This place has seen a lot of history. She was as beautiful as ever.
it was the same thing.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
No, you can't ask else. Can we go inside? Oh, come on. Go on then, we've got to just go inside, haven't we? There's nothing else to do. Nothing else for it. And we're back at church. But a half blown up one this time. You said church were boring. Yeah, so we've got some kind of gargoyle thingamabob.
The stone face of the demon grinned with a horribly lifelike expression. It was so realistic, I could imagine the sculptor carving it from a live model.
We've got a door.
Above the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic.
We won't be able to open the door, will we?
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Right, so we've got this.
Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes.
Good up. Well, what's this thing?
The wheel had a serrated edge which meshed with the turning cog. Marks on the spindle behind the wheel suggested it once had a rope attached to it.
Right, well, let's see if we can do a...
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing. There was...
Right. So, we've not got anything, though, to use, have we? Let's...
I ran my fingers across the cold stone and probed the holes in the demon's eyes. Beneath them, the mouth formed another hole. But I wasn't about to put my finger in there.
There's some holes that fingers just weren't meant to go in. Is that a different one?
It was a simple
Oh.
The handle turned...
Well,
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
right, so now we've got a handle. And maybe we put that in there. No? We need a bit of old rope, I think. Is there anything in there?
It was a heap of stones and stuff. I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Alright, so we've got an old clay pipe. Does that go in there?
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay, go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand.
The map.
Incur the demon's wrath and burn in hell. Just see if I care.
Yeah. I think we need some kind of rope. But I don't think there's anything else.
It was a...
Is there anything else?
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
No else?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
No else?
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Anything else?
I didn't...
So what have we got? A plastic pen top.
It was an...
Hmm.
Beneath them.
Right, does that cog go on there? Must all go in. That must go.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Alright. I doubt that coin's going to be for that, is it? And I'll put that in the mouth. So. Oh.
Now that the handle was gone, it was...
Right, so we got another one. So we put the other one in the other eye.
With a rasp of metal on stone.
And then we put that in the mouth.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cog...
Whirling eyes. And we've done it. Looking very pleased with yourself there, George. Well, let's go and see what our prize is for breaking this puzzle.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
Oh, it's quiet. Too quiet.
Powder spilling from the barrels reminded me of pirate stories I'd loved when I was a kid.
Gunpowder?
It was gunpowder. The torch burned with a sickly dim glow and a stench like fire and brimstone.
Can we take a torch?
No, George.
What?
Leave the torch right where it is. In case you haven't noticed, the crypt is full of gunpowder.
So what? Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust.
No. You think I'm a jerk, don't you?
Don't be silly, George, and keep your voice down. I thought I heard something like chanting.
Oh, well, let's go and see what the chanting's all about. We're on with a pen top now.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for? Shh!
Let's join in. Let's join in the sex ritual. Okay, let's spy. George likes doing a little spying. A little bit of voyeurism.
Will you look at that?
It's 3 heads.
Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Good up. We've got glowing pillars. Men in robes. That reminds me of the armour of God.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous.
Inspector Rosso. See, I knew there was something not right about him, even when I played it the first time. Ooh.
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience.
an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Okay, up. So now they're letting us live after all that of trying to shoot us before.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet.
Hallelujah. Look, he's looking at it. Were you looking at her ass then? Hands off, that's George's bitch.
Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
Oh!
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple.
Has he just stabbed himself, or has he just put it on the sword on the floor? Or a bit of a harikiri going on there.
7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve.
You could get Silk Bang for that.
All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Huh. Cool speech, dude. Needs more dragons, though. Russell looks a bit like Obi-Wan there, with a bald head. Is that going to kill him? Look, dude. George already knows, don't play with electricity. Oh no, it's not killed him. He's still alive. But it hasn't made his hair grow back any better.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies.
Is he trying to do Jedi mind trick on us or something?
Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done.
Trying to keep myself sharp now, in case there's some other kind of thing we've got to do.
Determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
There's a lot of loading. Hell of a lot of loading.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What
Yeah.
about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
Yeah, you tell him, George.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
3 words, loading. Now, George.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
George.
Noble, George.
Great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund. Kill him.
Well, I can't do anything, so this is just video. Oh! Knife to the throat!
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Oh!
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Yeah, he did a little Anakin Skywalker moment there. Oh shit!
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
Haha!
Nico, we're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
Try to stop with the gunpowder.
The powder! That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can
Pretty damn
be?
explosive, probably.
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Oh, dear.
Kaboom! That's it, blow on it, that's going to help you a lot. Adding more oxygen to the flames. And I get to kiss the sexy dame. The kiss of victory, as it's known in the action films. And we started with an explosion. And
No.
finished with an
You'll
explosion.
never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
And there you go, folks. That was Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templar. And it's been an absolute pleasure to play this game along with you guys, whoever you are watching. And we've got the lovely English lady there playing us out on the piano. Now, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for my next playthrough, but because I got a big choice. I suppose I could maybe even do Broken Sword, the Smoking Mirror, if I can get my hands on it. I could go and do a PlayStation 2 or a Dreamcast or even an N64 game. I haven't even decided yet. But I'd just like to thank anybody who's followed me all the way through to the end of this game. I'd like to just sincerely thank you all. And I'll be back with another playthrough very soon. Okay, thanks a lot guys for any comments or likes anybody's left in the course of this series as well. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.